All right, Coach, give us your thoughts on tonight's game.
Well, I thought, again, similar message to the other night. I liked a few of the things that we did. Also, I felt there was a little bit of tentativeness in our game as far as not so much on a forecheck and touch it first, but just in areas that threw neutral ice, a little bit too much poking with our sticks. And as a result, we give up a few line rushes. Not that those were the goals against, but my initial thoughts after the game, I didn't like some of that stuff. Moving forward, that's those are things that you can correct, and that's the good thing. And the good thing about a coach or coaching is you're able to go back on video and find those things and address them with the team.
First USHL game for Justin Evanson. How'd he do?
Yeah, I thought he made some big stops early. We had the bobbled puck at the blue line. I think they came down on a breakaway, makes a big stop. Made a couple on the PP. Made it a game for us, and I can't fault him. I don't know if he could see the other ones, through screens. So, he came in, gave us a chance.
Liam Robinson, his second goal of the season, seems like he has a pretty nice wrist shot coming off. How has he looked here in the early going?
Yeah, he's got a good skill set. I thought Liam, as far as the guys up front, he was a guy that really, from an offensive standpoint, really drove the play. I thought him and Matty DeMellis had numerous chances. And on the flip side of that, I really liked his hunt, and I know he takes the penalty after a hit. I couldn't really see it, but I know he engaged into the guy and had a couple big hits throughout that game. And those are things that you need guys to do. You can't just rely on offense from offensive players. You need them to chip in other areas, and it adds to the energy on the bench.
Power play didn't get a goal tonight, but it did look real good. Had a few good opportunities. What did you think of the special teams tonight?
Yeah, I thought even on our kill side, I thought we limited the shots from the outside. On the PP, I liked the fact that we had a lot of puck movement. I thought the one rep, we really sustained pressure. We might have had it for a minute 40, minute 50, but our net front wasn't great, and that's an area we need to be better at. But all in all, when we had outman situations, even when we go to 6-on-5, an area we haven't really practiced, both games, we've generated a lot of opportunities where, an inch here, an inch there, and we're going into overtime 2 different games in a row.
Seemed like in the third period, the guys finally, realized, hey, Dubuque's trying to block everything. They're coming out hard. They finally started pumping and started moving, and then finding a shooting lane. Is that an adjustment that you made in game?
Well, I think that's a habit. There's something that we address with our D. As far as when you are getting shot blocked, it's great for the other team that they're in the shot lane, but nowadays you can't just be content with getting a puck up at the blue line and just shooting it. You need some lateral movement. You need to get out of that shot lane and be a little bit deceptive. And I think when we had that, we were getting them through, and when we didn't, they were blocked.
Nice play there by Brett Murray, using a little defense to create offense. Getting the goal gets you back within 1.
Yeah, it makes a good move on the breakaway, and then after that, I think we have a couple of really good looks. In those last couple of minutes, it was down at the far end, so I couldn't really see it, but I thought one was going in for sure. So that drive and that intensity, that's the intensity you need for a better part of 60 minutes, in opposed to that last 5.
Home opener on Friday against Mesquite, and excited to get back in front of the Youngstown crowd?
For sure, and I know the guys are as well. Moving into Cavelli Center this week, so we'll get down there, get a few skates in. I know the guys are eager about it. They're probably going to dwell on tonight a little bit, but it's good to think back at those things and find areas that you can correct internally, and we'll do that. We'll regroup. Tuesday we'll get after it and be ready for Friday.
All right, Brad, have a good week of practice. We'll see you Friday.
Thanks, man.